Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome back to another Ready or Not gameplay video. So I know there are quite a few of you who have been asking for me to do a lone wolf solo run on the school shooter level Elephant. We are finally going to be showing off some gameplay, pushing into the school level all by ourselves without any assistance, no other players, no SWAT AI or anything like that. Now, police officers responding to an active shooter scene and making the logical decision to push a threat by themselves without any backup is actually a very real and possible scenario. In the context of a shooter deliberately targeting innocent people, and also in the context of the calls that come through dispatch and to the officers, this will determine how the officers respond and their decision making when arriving on scene. Now, depending on how far away your additional units are, you may be inclined to push in by yourself and stop the shooter to prevent further loss of life. This has actually occurred in many instances where officers have had to go into a location by themselves to stop a gunman. So again, this is a very realistic scenario that could happen in the real world. Either way, in this solo clear, we're going to be also showing off the new Modern Warfare 2 Union Guard M4. This is a really awesome looking M4 mod that replaces the Scar L. I really like the way this rifle looks as well, and the new animations that come with it too. Let's go ahead and get into the gameplay, and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, we're in. So reiterating a little bit on pushing in solo. So obviously we have the context that there is an active shooter, but we are going to kind of take our time until we start hearing gunshots go off, but we're going to be like quickly going slow, if that makes sense. So I don't want to go too slow to the point to where, you know, people are bleeding out, I'm not able to render them aid. We also want to be safe with it, right? Because we're all by ourselves. So the stairway looks clear. I've got a double door closed in front of me. I'm gonna pie this out as much as I can. And again, as soon as I start hearing gunshots, I gotta start moving quicker. I've got to start pushing to the threat to prevent loss of life. We've also got bombs as well. I wish there was a way I could disable that. Kind of unrealistic to have a bomb scenario as well.
Hands on your head, move!
Get to the exit. Can I tell him to go to the exit?
Get to the exit.
That closed door left. I think we've got a bomb above us is what it sounds like. And there's a bomb down there on that table. So we're gonna go ahead and push up because we're hearing a bomb.
Entry team to talk. Civilian restrained and ready for transport.
This is talk. Roger that. Trailers en route.
Put your fucking hands up!
Alright, we got another civilian.
Leave the area. Officers are outside.
Hopefully they run to a location that's safe. Okay, I was wrong. I thought I was hearing... Was I right next to the bomb? Am I being silly right now? I was right next to the bomb. The bomb was not above us. Now we gotta repie this out because there could have been a bad guy that walked up.
Element
I've gotta defuse this thing
secured.
while I'm exposed. I've got nobody covering me.
Work, entry team. Keep it up.
Also, let me know what you guys think about the body cam overlay and like the sound effects. I know there was a couple people who weren't they weren't really a fan of that.
This is talk.
I think it's kind of cool. I enjoy it. Something different. Alright, so we gotta move to the next bomb. We've got an open door, so we're not just gonna run past it. We're gonna pie across it.
Down on your knees!
What?
Put your hands up!
I don't have a gun!
Okay, I just want to make sure there's not a gunman in here holding her up or something. Okay.
Get down! I want to see hands! Head to the exit. Officers are waiting outside.
Alright, so I'm having her go to the exit as well. I'm gonna move past this closed door because we've got to prioritize the bomb right now. In this hallway, we got a closed door on the right. I'm gonna go ahead and pie off the rest of this hallway so we can get some essay on what's going on. Okay, we're good. We've also got landings up here.
Lead to talk. Civilian cuffed and ready for trailers.
Talk to entry team. Copy. Move on.
Alright, we're extremely exposed yet again. At least we got a wall behind us that's kind of somewhat covering us from anybody who's might be trying to look for police officers coming in. Someone's screaming for help, so we're gonna push towards that. I just heard someone... Threat! He's down. Door open right. Another gunman. Fuck. I think all the gunmen just came right at me as soon as the gunshots started going off.
Talk. We have one dead suspect.
That was crazy, dude.
To element. Copy that, entry team. Notifying morgue.
Police, get down!
Okay, so they're trying to run
Move
out of
to the
here.
exit. Officers are outside. Go.
I think it's safe for them to get out of here. Oh, I can't tell him to get out of there because of the obstruction of the door.
Cover me.
Nothing to report.
Wait. Entry team to talk. Civilian good to go
That's
for
weird.
evac.
So,
Talk to element.
I will say a little bit of a
Go to
disclaimer.
the exit. Stay quiet and stay
I
low.
didn't completely remove the SWAT AI, so they're just sitting in spawn right now. I didn't install the no SWAT mod, which is kind of a laziness factor on my part. However, at the same time, we're gonna go ahead and get these guys in custody.
Element to talk.
So at the
We've got a
same
dead
time,
suspect here.
Talk
we could
reporting.
have backup come in at the end of the mission and help us clean up the mess, because
Lead to
technically
talk. We have an individual in custody.
we'd still be waiting for backup, right? I mean, it's not like backup's never gonna arrive, so we can kind of RP it as officers
Talk.
eventually arriving
Suspect
on
is
scene
deceased.
to assist us with the
Requesting
incident.
Talk to entry team. Roger that, entry team. Tag
Firearm, he had a Mark 18. Okay, so we've got multiple suspects here that rushed us. This guy's not in custody yet.
Entry team to talk. We got a dead suspect here.
Talk reporting. Copy that, entry team. Notifying morgue.
Alright, so as far as we know, obviously if we want to cheat, we know that in the game by default there's only 4 guys, right? However, I'm going to play this off as if I have no idea if there's more shooters or not, which is how they would do it in real life.
Get to the exit.
Gonna clear this dead space. Always clear seam to seam. You see a lot of people that come into these rooms and they don't clear the entirety of the room. I can't see behind this. I need to be able to see all the way on the other side of that seam there. Okay, gotta get a little bit of dead space. Okay. It's kind of
Element to
difficult
talk.
to do
We
when you
have
don't have
civilian
a
in
number
custody.
2 man helping you clear the rooms. So it looks a little lazy, it looks a little sloppy, because I've kind of got to jerk my camera around and I'm exposing myself as I'm starting to clear these corners, right? Of course I could be doing it better. I'm sure there's other people out there that do it a lot better as well than I could do. Clearing behind the door as well. I guess a body could be hiding behind here, right? The way that these doors close and open in this game are kind of weird. In real life, this door could probably swing all the way, you know, at 90 degrees or whatever you want to call it, 75. Gonna clear behind this. There's a
Leave
civilian
the area. Officers are
or
outside.
a student, however you want to call it. That's actually just mind-boggling that we just got assaulted by all the shooters. Like, everything just went crazy, like, all at one time. That was insane. And this is exterior. Alright, so we got the second floor of this wing. And again, we're clearing this out as if we might still have
Lead to
threats
talk.
inside the building.
Civilian cuffed and prepped for evac.
As we have no idea if there could be more threats, right? If you're an actual police officer or a SWAT, well, you'd still be a police officer, but either way, regardless of what you are, and you're clearing out this school, I'm gonna prioritize the open door here. You don't know how many threats you got, right? I'm not gonna metagame and say, oh, I've got four down, that means it's clear, right?
Get on the ground now! God damn it. Get down on your knees, hands up! Down on your goddamn knees now!
Being uncompliant.
Hands up now!
And in real life, students can disguise themselves as shooters as
Put your
well.
hands up!
I guess if I'm RPing as an officer, I won't have a flashbang, so we'll use a taser. And I missed because he moved.
Let me see those hands!
Alright, so he was being very uncompliant.
Turn around and stay
which
still.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume that this could be a possible suspect. I'm just gonna put him in handcuffs.
Talk. Civilian in custody and secured.
But now we got some dead space that we can't fully clear.
Keep it up.
There we go. And this is leading to the other
Deploying
side.
chem light.
We don't have another teammate, so we can't deconflict that. We just have to open the door and check that it leads into the same hallway. And then we've got all this uncleared space on this side, these double doors as well. We're going to prioritize all this open space as well as the open door on my right. We also got an open door on the left. A little bit of dead space behind this. You'll notice how smooth this kind of is, right? I'm sure, like I said, there's probably people that can do it better than me, but notice how I'm not just running into the room, like straight into the middle of the room, etc., right? I'm kind of taking my time, I'm pieing the corners. I'm using cover as much as I can. I'm not, you know, exposing myself more than I need to. As far as I can tell, this room looks clear. There could be someone hiding on the other side of this desk that I couldn't clear from back there. So this wing is clear. We still got a lot more to clear. This is a pretty big section of the building that's uncleared, or a pretty big section of the, I guess, campus that we have to clear out due to the active shooter. Yeah, we got all this. This is like, you kind of just have to pick one thing and roll with it, right? You can't clear everything. You can clear as much as you can, as safely as you can. That's kind of your goal. I don't know if these open or not. I don't think they do, no. But this is clear, small closet. We're coming up on an open door. We've also got all this open space. Looks like a hallway. We've got blood all over the place.
Hands up! Down on your knees!
Another open door inside this one. Okay, very long hallway here that goes down, so we're gonna go ahead and take this because we're gonna be kind of going in between the hallway here. Okay, we got another student who's already complying.
Officers are waiting outside.
I'm gonna have him go to the exit. We got a lot of uncleared space here at the end of this. We've also got the possibility that somebody could be hiding behind this door. We're good. A lot of blood all over the ground.
Entry team to talk. Civilians standing by for trailers.
So before we go down, I want to clear the rest of this floor.
Trailers incoming. Proceed with caution.
Could be somebody at the end of that stairway. I think we're good. So this is really tough here, right? Because we can't really clear all this without exposing ourselves, so we can close the door. But that's going to trigger anybody in the room, right? So that's clear. I've got somebody crying over here, so I'm going to focus this side instead. Door's going to be locked, so we're going to use our breaching tool. Well, I guess not all officers are going to have that with them, so we'll kick the door open.
Get me the hell out of here!
Move to the exit.
He's probably going to run out this way. This is all uncleared space. If I had the ability to tell them where to run to, it would obviously not be uncleared space. I would tell her to, hey, down that hallway, take a right, go down the stairs, go out the main entrance, it's all clear. At this point, we would have officers in the building.
Talk. We have a civilian in custody and ready for transport.
Talk to
Yeah, this is a nightmare right here to clear.
Trailers inbound.
But like I said, we'd most likely already have officers inside the building assisting us. So, but if we're going off the RP, alright, this is gonna lead back into the hallway. So we're gonna go back down and we're going to go to the lecture hall from another angle. Which again, we're by ourselves, so technically speaking, this is, even though we've already cleared it, we've already been through here, there's always a possibility that a bad guy could have gone into space that we already cleared, right? Because we're all by ourselves.
Police, hands up!
Got a security guard here. I'm gonna have him go to the exit as well.
Go.
Come on, dude, get up. Got a corner-fed room. Computer lab. Dead space back here behind this. Clear. And now we're gonna be hitting the lecture hall.
Detained.
Talk to entry team. Roger, entry team. Great work. Keep going.
See, this kind of sucks because now I'm gonna expose myself to this, but I've got to clear that first, right? Because it's closer to me. So I know this was space that we already cleared, right, when we were up there. However, like I said, a bad guy could have gone into this room. But we're gonna pretend like officers are gonna come into the building and they're gonna re-clear everything. Right now our focus is to make sure everybody's safe. So we're gonna tell this guy, get to the exit.
Stay low.
This lady as well. We got a little closet here. So this, again, I know this is already space that we cleared. There could be a bad guy here. So I'm pretty sure.
Copy, entry team. Notifying trailers.
All right, I thought that was gonna be the end.
Civilian is standing by for trailers.
Talk to element.
So I'm pretty certain at this point that we cleared everything. So just so I think I might be able to see this. Yeah, I can see this fine. All right, so there's still some civilians that haven't been rescued. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna RP that our guys are here.
Secure the area.
They're gonna move in. They're gonna secure the area. So like our backup has arrived. I'm pretty sure I went through everything, but there might be a civilian somewhere that's hiding. And then we'll come outside here and make sure that everybody is, everybody's in custody. It's weird how only one of these officers went into the building. It sometimes happens with these maps, is like, you think you clear everything, but there's like one guy somewhere that you forgot to take into custody.
Civilian ready to go.
Alright, I think you just arrested somebody.
Excellent work, entry team. Report to center for debrief.
There it is. Awesome. I'll go ahead and take off the overlay since we just completed the mission. So that was actually very crazy how we got ambushed, or not ambushed, but we got into a gunfight and then we had those the shooters just start coming out of everywhere. That was actually probably one of the most realistic, I guess, encounters I've had on that map, because usually what'll happen is gunshots will go off on the other wing and they won't just come at you, right? They'll just continue doing their own thing. But it was almost as if those four gunmen were like roaming around together in a group and, you know, shooting civilians, and then they heard the shots go off and then they all grouped up to take me down. That was crazy. I've never seen that before. That was awesome. That is going to be the end of the video right there. Thank you guys so much for sticking through it to the end. If you like this style of video where I'm just doing a solo gameplay and I'm doing commentary over it and kind of explaining what I'm doing in the process of clearing by myself, etc. If this is something that you like and you'd like me to do more videos like this, please let me know down in the comments. I'd love to do more solo gameplays like this. Either way, that is going to be everything. Thank you guys so much again, and we'll see you in the next video.